Hello sir, yes sir. In this video, I will show you how to install WordPress in XAMPP. Nowadays, WordPress has become one of the most popular and powerful content management systems in the world. Many people are kickstarting WordPress blogs, and if you want to test WordPress, then all we need to do is download it directly at wordpress.org. So let's go ahead and open our browser, and I'll be using Google Chrome. You can use any browser you prefer like Firefox, Opera, Safari, and so much more. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's proceed to wordpress.org, and by the time that I have created this video, wordpress.org looks like this. So in the future this may update it, and you will see different designs. So for the moment it looks like this. So let's go ahead and click WordPress or get WordPress, and you will be routed on this page to download and extend. And in here you see these options. So the latest version as of the moment in 2022 is 6.1.1, and in the future this will be updated, I am sure of it. So you will probably see 7.1 or up, depending on the versions available. So right now it's 6.1. Let's go ahead and download it. Alright, it's downloading, and I already have done this, so I'm just going to cancel it, and instead I'm going to close this and locate to the downloads directory. Okay, it's in here. Okay, here it is, WordPress 6.1.1.zip. All you need to do is extract all. Okay, go to your XAMPP control panel, right click and open file location. So you need to navigate to the htdocs where we need to put our WordPress in here. So htdocs and then WordPress. So after extraction you will get the folder. Okay, and then you just need to cut and paste it inside the htdocs. So we're here, and as you can see I have already done it. WordPress, here it is. So these are the contents of our WordPress. Now what we need to do is, let's close this first. Let's open our browser again. We'll need to go to localhost. Alright, so I forgot to mention that you can't go to the localhost without activating or enabling the control panel. So make sure that you open your XAMPP control panel and start the services. So as you can see, we have not started it yet. That's why you can't go to the localhost. So make sure to start both of these, the Apache and the MySQL or MySQL. Once done, let's minimize that and go back in here. Let's type again localhost, and you will see this. So this means that we're running XAMPP server locally. So let's I'm also using the 8.0 XAMPP, alright, the standard version or the stable version for PHP. To go to the PHP My Admin, you just click this, and you will be routed to localhost/PHP My Admin. So let's wait for it since alright, here it is. So in this section you will need to create your database. So as you can see, I have created one WordPress test. So to create a database, you just need to click this and database name. So we can name this anything we like, but it's better if you name it with your website. So let's just as our test, let's just name this as DB. Okay, I pressed the wrong button. So let's click the database and then let's name it DB my website. Okay, DB my website. Just copy this, then create. And as you can see, it is now on the list. So we're gonna need that later on. So now that we have the database created, what we'll need to do now is complete the WordPress installation. So let's open a new tab and let's go to this address, localhost WordPress. And the reason why it is WordPress, it's because if you go back in our htdocs directory, you will see that we have put or paste the WordPress. So this is the folder that we have extracted earlier, as you can see. So whatever you name the folder is, it's going to be this one. Okay, so we're going to access that folder and it will look like this. Now if you name it something else, then you just need to change that in here. So localhost and then the name of your folder if you name it something else, but mine is WordPress, so it's going to be on this address. So let's continue English, and okay, let's set up the database. Let's go. So DB or database name. So if we go back to the PHP My Admin, this is the one that we have created earlier. Alright, so we'll just need to copy this and put that in here in our database name. Now the username and password, so we did not change that in here in the database, so the default is root, the password is empty, and okay, make sure it's empty, and the database host is localhost since we're using the local host as our server. The prefix is WP. Okay, that's good. Let's submit. And yes, all right, Sparky, you've made it through this part of installation. WordPress can now communicate with your database. All right, let's run the installation, and we'll need to put these details. So site, title, username and password. I'm just going to name this as our website or example website, or let's just name this our website. Username, this will be used when we log into our WordPress, so I'm just going to name this as admin 0 or admin let's just say 1 2 3 4 5, and the password should be this. It should be a strong password, but since this is just a local host, I'm just going to put the weak password. But if you're on a live server, please be sure that you will be using the strong password. Alright, make sure that it's not easy to guess. So let's confirm our weak password, then your email address in here. I'm just going to put random email since this is just a local host. There's no need for me to worry about that. Let's just say WordPress at admin 232 or 123. This is just a random email address. Okay, and this one here is discard search engine from index on your website. You can put this if you don't want your search, if you don't want your website to be searchable in Google or any other search engines. So let's just leave that as it is and install WordPress. Okay, that's, as you can see, username and password. Let's go ahead and save that and log in. And as you can see, that is my password. Let's just use that, log in, and there you have it. So okay, this is the interface. As you can see, we're using the 6.1.1 version of WordPress. By the time that I have created this video, it is 6.1.1, and in the future I am sure that this will be changed. The version will probably be much higher than this, probably 7 or 8. So that's it for this video, and I hope that you have learned something. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.